Hello, everybody. This is Ryan speaking, and this is our project PyroPlan. PyroPlan is meant to take in architectural floor plans from architectural designers about buildings and create AI false people and AI fire to represent what would happen if fire were to spread in a building and what the damage would be and how the residents of the building would be able to escape with the exits that are provided by the landlord. So just a quick team evaluation. This is me, Ryan. These are my partners, Max, Shay, and Olivia. So look, we're going to go to the how-to. We're going to start with the map editor. The map editor basically allows you to have a blank canvas. You can upload your current floor plan. You can upload a blank canvas and draw your floor plan, anything like that. There's just some specifications right here that needs to be like areas you can walk in are going to be labeled as white, walls are going to be black, exits are going to be red, doors are magenta, and staircases are blue, but this is a work in progress. So the only thing that is required though when you do this floor plan is that you must have a red exit. You must have an exit somewhere in there because if you run the simulation with no exit, there's no point. So when it comes to the map editor, notice how you can import a PNG or a JSON file. I'm going to use a JSON file because I was already working on it. So notice here, I have an exit, I have two doors, and these are all hallways people can walk through. These are um, walls that people cannot walk through, but fires can still spread through. So you can come here, you can change what you want to do. For example, if I want to remove this door, I want to get rid of it. I don't like this door. Boom, the door's gone. But I want to move the door to here. So the people up top get trapped. So now they have to walk through this door. You'll see what the door does in a little bit. But since I changed it, I need to export it as a JSON now. So now I have a new JSON file, and we can go over to the simulation page. The simulation page now, you can apply your PNG or JSON files right here, and there's a few parameters that we have to go over. So one of the parameters is fire start. Fire start is basically where the fire is going to start. We can have a random option, which will randomly uh, produce the fire, or we can give it a set of coordinates of row and columns. The amount of people is pretty standard. It's just how many people are going to put in the building. The grid is the size. The steps is how long the experiment will last. So 200 steps is pretty standard. Usually gets the entire experiment over. And this is a fire alarm. You can use it if you want. I like using it because hypothetically, if there's a fire alarm will go off. And this is how aware the people will be in the experiment. So coming over here, we can actually see our coordinates of where we can start a fire. So hypothetically, I want to start a fire right here. So our coordinates are 90 and 96, so you can see on the bottom there. So we're going to come back to our simulation. We're going to attach. I'm going to put 91, 96. And then I'm going to keep the people a little bit lower. I'm going to keep it 40. I'm going to have an alarm for 50. This can run multiple simulations at once. I already have an example because it takes a little bit longer to run. But I'm going to take a quick cut here, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry, that was a quick cut because it usually takes about 45 seconds to a minute to run the video. As we can see, the simulation was complete. We can see 12 people died, and there was 70% survival rate. But we can watch exactly what happened. So if we see the fire trapped these people right here, and also trapped these people right here. So let's pull this back. Let's come here. Let's slow it down a little bit. As we see the fire spreading right here, and there's people in these rooms right here. So if there's a fire here, hypothetically, these people most likely would get trapped. As you see, these two people get trapped, these four people get trapped right here. And as they're going, and also you can see they're going to the doors now, which slows them down originally until the door is open, which is indicated by the light blue. And they're all running towards the exit. So now you can see why this is really important because you can identify weaknesses in your buildings, you can identify what's going on, and you can identify how you can maybe add an exit like right here, for these people to not get trapped. This is like basically giving information to the landlord about what they should do, or the architectural designer what they should do, hypothetically in a case of an emergency like this. So we can actually go over here and we can see the history of our previous runs. I ran one earlier right here. You can have the rerun option. This sets up the same parameters as before. You just need to put the same file in. But I'm going to show us the triple compare I have right here. So as you can see, these are the three tests that I ran originally. And I'm just going to show the one video. Actually, no, we'll run the video. So I'm going to put this through. I'm just going to run the scenario compare, and once again, I'll be right back to take a quick cut. Okay, after about 3 minutes, our tests have rendered back. As we can see, you can get 3 return videos and you get statistics of each. So obviously test 2 was the worst by far because we only had 66% survival rate. But 100% survival rate here means no one dies. This is good. So we can just take a quick look at each of these videos, see how the fire is starting here. But notice how everyone is able to quickly move out of the way. Come to the next video. This one is a 94% survival rate, so only 3 people die. These 2 people get stuck in this room right here, so maybe we can add an exit right over here. And finally, the last one right here, this is where the people heavily die. That same area around here, right? These people get trapped in this corner right here. So after running multiple simulations, you can see that you really need an exit here and here to prevent the fire from possibly harming people in these 2 rooms, and the smoke, as you can see, the dark very cloud around it, the smoke coming in and causing suffocation. These are just things you can consider with the simulation tool right here. So, and once again, obviously, if you come to our history, it's right here. So this is our project PyroPlan. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Have a great day.